The giant stood, and the giant prophesied to David. And the giant told him what he was going to do to him, how he was going to treat him, how he was going to destroy him. And he finished his prophecy, and then David stood up and he gave his prophecy. God always has the last word. And as David is finishing what he is telling this giant, he's acknowledging he's not living in La La Land. Yeah, you come to me with a sword. Yeah, you've even got a shield. Yeah, and your javelin is bigger than my house. But this is what David said in 1 Samuel 17:47. All those, he's talking to Goliath, but everyone, there's an audience of thousands in front of him and behind him. All those gathered here will know that it is not by sword or spear that the Lord saves. For the battle is the Lord's, and he will give all of you into our hands. David's fire lit a fire for a nation. Your fire is going to light a fire in your family first. Then it's going to light a fire in your neighborhood. Then it's going to light a fire in your county. And it's going to light a fire in your state. And it's going to light a fire in your nation. And it's going to light a fire in all the nations of the world. Because it isn't a little light inside of you. It is a fire-nado. It is huge. You know, I love the times that I had conversations with Pastor Ted's mom, Charmian Buck, and I remember her telling me that she was not a confident flyer, that she didn't necessarily like to fly on airplanes. It would make her nervous. And she said one time she was sitting beside her husband, Pastor Roland Buck, and she was kind of gripping the armchair a little bit, maybe gripping his arm a little bit. And he leaned over to her and he said, "Don't be more worried than the pilot. Don't be more worried than the pilot." And she was quoting that to me, and it made her laugh. And it changed her perspective, and it really helped. It really helped. God is confident in his plan, and he's confident in the outcome. As we look to face every possible challenge, the ones you know and the ones you don't know, God is confident in his plan, and he is confident in the outcome. Everything on earth is moving toward his plan. The enemy is playing checkers, but God is playing chess. God's GPS is taking us to kingdom victory, and every move of the enemy is countered before we even see it start.